Hey, what's up guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche here, and I've got a little bit of an unboxing video, and as you can tell, some of it already got unboxed. And the reason it got unboxed is because I was actually at a shark fishing tournament this weekend. So, how you doing, boss?
Morning.
Morning. How can I help you?
We round around. I think I got a couple of questions for you.
Please ask them.
Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call up the whole team.
So, while I was at the tournament, Jeff had to open up the boxes because customers were interested in the reels that we had gotten in and stuff like that. So, in doing that, he opened up the reels. So, but I'm still going to go through them because they look like all 80s, but they're not all 80s. There's some T-Rexes in there. So let me go and do that real quick because I also like to do a function check. I check every single reel that comes into our shop physically, just because it's one of them things, you know, you deal with them for so long, you just never know when you might find something out of the ordinary. And for us, that's kind of like fishing, you know, we're not able to get out there every day, but we are always looking for something new to learn and to share. And as you can see, we've got a ton of gear that is here. We've got some stage here, I got several boxes underneath me here, and it looks like we almost ran out of room here. And I still got to do some spooling videos too, which I got to work on those reels actually. We're going to be doing some fluorocarbon top shots with that. That one's coming for sure. You come on in and check it out, boss.
I'm just taking it in.
Oh, okay. How'd you find us?
Man, I've been seeing y'all for a good minute, and the situation permitted I could drop by this morning, and I see y'all covered a couple different zones, zone 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So, that's part of the reason why I moved the carpets, because I wanted to enjoy the Laguna Madre estuary. It's one of the most abundant, one of the most prestigious on the Gulf Coast.
Yes, sir.
I started Galveston, Bay City, Puerto Cana, and now I'm here. So I haven't really got out there like I want to, but with the fall approaching and the trend fixing up, things coming out to with the shift of the bait pattern.
Yeah.
Really, I'm gonna go for top. I'm opening top water. Like late these past couple of days with the cloud cover, and I think for the most part the water's slightly staying. I always try to find protectable cover if I can. Keep the wind off these water.
So you only do top waters in the bay? You haven't tried top water in the Gulf?
That situation, I imagine I haven't tried that. There's some savages out there.
Mm-hmm. That they are, yes, sir.
There's some ambushing. So you would walk the dog the same way? You used to walk the dog technique and same? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, y'all look good.
What would you be targeting?
Shoot. Once you go to the Gulf, it's a whole. I mean, there's the top water lures and stuff like that for trout and reds and stuff like that, but you'll catch drum, you'll catch sharks, you'll catch cobia and kingfish, Spanish mackerel, bluefish, and it's a whole nother ball game when now you've opened it up to anything and everything that's a predator can go out there and actually nail some fish or nail a lure. One guy was talking a story, and I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. It happened this weekend, and like he couldn't believe it. Oh, a pompano hit a top water, and I was like, how big was it? He goes, dude, it was like 20 inches. I was like, wow, like I wouldn't think pompano would go for a top water.
Two types of pompano. Florida.
We got permit and pompano in our waters too. Yeah.
Oh, is those, I know sometimes you have talking, might tease the area,
Oh,
snook
yeah.
tease the area. Have any of those two species been caught with any consistency?
If people are going for them, yes. There's multiple guys that love to go down to the jetties and fish for them at night and catch tarpon.
At night.
At
why,
night.
Why does the night draw me like that?
To tell you the truth, I haven't fished for them long enough to be able to answer that.
I imagine the snook might be.
Oh, the snook are there too. Oh yeah, but they live so close to the rocks. They're really hard to fish from if you're onshore versus on a boat. And, you know, so
Yeah, because you can tour the presentation.
yeah. No, once you go saltwater, it's a whole nother. You had about 15 different species of fish that will attack your bait, and then still too, we got Jack Crevalles that roll through.
Ooh,
And
that's
stuff
a
like that.
bad booger right there. Hey, pound for pound.
Yeah.
So, man, what in the world is this?
Yeah, I would say tarpon would be first, and jack,
really?
cobia, bull red after that, and stingrays way up there with like tarpon and stuff like that. So yeah, they brutes. Yeah, you ever want to see some smoking reels? Play in the saltwater on the Gulf side.
Zone 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been on my agenda to get focus more on zone 3, but it's so much. I wanted to do what's going on. I might tap Brown's Reel a little bit. Then I'm going to go to I-10 Louisiana to Florida when I retire. Let's close it out right there. So over there. So between the mangrove and that delta, I think those two spots right there where I want to be. But I do want to do something in zone 3. I mean, I tell anybody, man, if you can tie some knots, a red man, boy, you go. You know you're not. Man, you probably make killing in the world.
Well, it's not only that. I mean, working the right reels, line, and drag, and all that will really pay dividends for you. You know what I mean?
And I see that, and I don't tell. I don't want to try to put their fire out when you're adapting the zeal, but it's all about the setup. It's not, sometimes, yeah, it is the gear and longevity of it, but a lot of times it's how you're setting it up. That 10 pound with the 7 foot and the unit, the loop, and it's all for a reason. It all works in harmony, you know. So you might not have to go out and pay that. Depending if you just every now and then, you might not have to go get that 200, 300. You can just get a teaching rod and just make sure you set it up right with some nice knots. And the master that then come up to training rod. Just like I'll go get a Shakespeare excursion or ugly stick, and I'll use those as trainers.
Yeah.
Because set it up okay. It's an habit to it. I'm not really on my good stuff. And you know, that's like a person in the car.
Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah, no, definitely. A lot of people have come in, and I've actually turned them away and sent them to go get combos like that and stuff like that, just because we're more of the longevity. When you buy gear, we want you to buy it one time. That way, it lasts you forever. Kind of deal. So
you don't go out there. One thing I do know, when you go out there, you better have your game together. Don't go out there half-stepping. I forgot that was Mogan. He had made that comment. And he said, don't go ahead. Make sure you got everything ready. And that's what I love about fishing the most. The preparation, reading the barometric pressure, incoming tide, water temperature. I'm fishing in my mind because I know these certain temperatures are going to dictate a certain cadence. Because I've done it so much now, I know I'm going to be coming. A lot of it's done before you even get there. You know what's waiting. the wind's coming out the south. Before you know it's a trend, you know how it's going to set up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're already there. You know, pretty much know the water clarity. You know, it's just that final application to Mother Nature, that hypothesis that you thought and you apply to Mother Nature. Sometimes you gotta dig a little bit.
Gotta dig in that bag.
Hold on. But it's beautiful when it comes together.
Yes.
I remember when I was a little kid, I caught my first one on a Kelly Whitman whitetail. Boy, man, we didn't catch that day, so me and Juan, we started playing, but I picked it back up. I kept on throwing it. I kept on throwing it. And I thought I was the bassmaster, because I finally did it. And it was the most awesome feeling. I wanted it again. I had to have that feeling. It's all okay. I needed to know why he hit it. I didn't just want to catch a fish. I wanted to know why he hit it. Because the why is the answer. You can go into the safety home when you know why. You can go in there anytime because you know. But you know why. It's not no random thing by chance. Right about now, you probably going to be stepping up bait size on paddle tails. The bait's getting a bit bigger.
They do, because now too, you're also working at a different angle too. 90% of the time you'll be throwing into the wind because you're in the surf going in, into the Gulf and stuff like that. Whereas the bay, now you can turn, have your back to it, the wind to your back kind of deal and stuff like that. But even then, I've been on the Gulf and working one sandbar but throwing back toward the beach because they were hitting that way. If you threw this way, they wouldn't hit. But when you worked it back this way, it was a whole different ball game. And I can see that because I was thinking that because the fish were in the guts and they were working their way out to deep water, so now I mimicked the pattern of the fish actually going out, versus it going the opposite direction. Maybe that's why I didn't get a hit. So I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, that sounds about it, right? You know what I mean? But yeah, direction. Sometimes direction does make a big difference in which way you're going and stuff. I mean, it like you said, why? Try to figure that out.
No, it's not. Unless it hits the bottom and pop up, I'm not going to touch it.
Yep.
There it is. A process of elimination.
Yeah, the guys will ask me about lures and they're like, so how do you work them? I said, well, there's 3 different ways. You can rip it across the surface, slow it down, work the mid-water column, or bounce it off the bottom. And they go, really? I said, yeah. It really all depends on the lures you're using.
And what you're going for.
Exactly.
The flower, okay, that's a low dribble. It's a little lower in the column. He's going to be down that low. Try it. Get him on up there, work it. I'll count down that Meridian. 1, 2, 3. I'm working on 3. Next time I'm working on 5. And work the column until you find where that hey, right there about 7. Right there, and I keep it right there. Try to understand about what depth it is.
That's the hard one right there. Because even if you know the depth, how can you really time it if you ain't doing how you're doing it? You know what I mean? You're giving that second count or 3-second count or whatever it may be to get that perfect water column. I mean, that will be real specific to you and the size of lure you're throwing, the size of line, the current, all of that's going to play into effect. But one variable that you are controlling is time, because you're counting. If you can keep that going right there, because right when you were talking about that, I was thinking, well, how do you really judge, distance coming down and stuff like that? And if you ain't on a boat with meter line dropping down, counting the colors, you really don't know. So what you're doing is you're playing that variable.
The salinity level is going to play a part in the sink rate. Maybe it rains, so salinity levels drop, so now she's going to sink a little bit faster. I've kind of felt like you have to study yourself as a fisherman. What are you doing? You did that. Okay, you did that. Okay. And I don't know. It's like right now, because I find protective cover, decent color water, Matrix Shad, they got a nice plastic with nice action. And so I've been throwing it the Matrix Shad. I was with Little John. And I just want to go to every house and appreciate the house for what it is. You know, I think all of them catch it. It's my job to apply it in the right conditions, kind of like cologne. You don't wear certain colognes, and you know what I'm saying, everything has an application. So if I can apply it and present it in the right way, it should yield. And you don't know this until you do it. You only can think, let's try them out. You shoot at them. You know, sometimes, and it feels like the Cowboys when I know. I feel like the Cowboys in law. So the Texans, I get an egg, man, I'm hot. You know, mess with me.
Yeah.
I need to know why. It's all right not to catch, but I need to know why I didn't catch. If I know why I didn't catch, then it's a lot better.
Have you seen the videos where I do the underwater camera with our leaders and stuff like that?
I might have to. But you got a channel?
Yeah, Team Hard Life on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that taking kids fishing as a program you got going?
No, it's just something we tell people, take kids fishing.
Yeah.
I'd rather have them out fishing than, cooped up in the house playing on a video game all, But no, my YouTube channel is called Team Hard Life, and I actually have underwater cameras that I've thrown out with my gear, and we've seen and learned how the fish steal our bait, and what fish are actually stealing our bait. When you're sitting there thinking, oh, it's perch, and it was a sheephead, or we even got blue crabs that come up and just like grab our bait, pull the hook out, like literally pull the hook out, and then walk away with the bait and stuff like that. And it's crazy, but the reason why I'm saying that is because those underwater cameras we actually sell here. And if you're trying to open your horizon to a whole new ball game, that might be something to look at and stuff like that.
I can't get enough. Miniature-wise, I don't know where to get it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, the underwater camera totally changes your perspective on how they're doing it, how they're stealing your bait. You ever seen sea lice? The mantis shrimp or whatever. How are they cleaning it out and leave it in the shell on the hook, right? So we got a video where a drum comes up and goes, sucks half the meat out of one side, goes to the opposite end of that mantis shrimp and does it again and cleans out all the meat off the mantis shrimp and the shell is untouched. Got it on film, and I was like, wow, okay. So if they're gonna do that, I went like this and I hooked it like a shrimp. Threw it right back out there. Boom, instant hookup. Because now I learned how they feed. So the other half of yours is to why, now it's how are they doing it. That underwater camera, when you're fishing your areas, you're throwing those lures or doing whatever, you'll see, okay, what did I do wrong to make that happen? You'll see fish come up and just turn away. And if they're doing that, then you're going to learn what you did wrong to improve it.
Where you clippers at?
They're right around the corner. These rails are too pretty. Alright, so those are those two. This one's an EXW 2-speed. Very nice. Very, very nice. There's another 82 speed. Yes, sir. Got a green 82 speed right here. Fish all week and all we dealt was drags and clickers and everything else, but I still can't get over it, guys. I really can't. speed
I
right
like you
there.
to multitask, Dave.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Just saying.
Definitely get louder the more you play with it. Yeah, buddy. Got another 82 speed T-Rex right there. Yeah. A blue 80 T-Rex. I do have to admit, this is the most 80 T-Rexes we've had in the shop at the same time with 82 speeds. It is really, really moving up for us. Now here's a purple T-Rex 82 speed. Need to increase the drag, real loose. It's kind of hard to work with. A bit louder though. Alright, so that's the gear that was unboxed while I was at the tournament. Let's go ahead and actually hold off on this. This was another one that they opened up yesterday, but like I said, I didn't get a chance to really pull it all out, but it's more gear that we have ordered. You have real rod covers. I say real covers, but no, it's actually rod covers. Got that. And I got a 50 EXW 2-speed right here. Yep, that's one. Another blue right here. Sounds too dangerous. What? Ink box. And another 80 right here. What color is that? This is a red 80 T-Rex right there, boys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Look at that red. Go back to this one. Or actually, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. One of our customers, we had actually shipped out a reel to him, and then we shipped him out a second reel. Somehow somehow we had forgotten that we'd already shipped it out. But this, oh man, that does not look good. Guess all this stuff, but the box is destroyed. Yep, that's why we always try to put, insurance to cover the whole reel just in case something happens to the reel. But the reel is fine. That just sucks, man. That's the box we needed to sell the reel. So, oh man.
Christmas came early.
Yeah. Alright, so next box will be this one. Casting. Okay, this is really good. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year when we had a lot of the real cold temperatures. Some of the guys were still fishing up north, but they had told us that my knot was slipping. I was like, how is that? And then, so I started asking more questions like, when were they fishing? How were they fishing? Stuff like that. And we found out that they were fishing in extremely cold temperatures. I said, well, the only way I can mimic that was to throw a reel inside our freezer and test it and replicate what was going on. So we found out that on the smaller reels, that when it's really cold, the knot will slip. So what I did was I put some Gorilla Glue, because when it dries, it's real rubbery. So I put Gorilla Glue on there, let it dry, and then I tied my knot over it. And we repeated the process, but I pushed it to the extreme. I left it in there like 2 or 3 hours or something like that because we forgot too. And then we went and tested it, and the knot didn't slip. So this is a good thing that he mentioned that, because now when I prep his reel, we know he's going to be cold weather fishing. So this will be an extra step we'll do to ensure that spray doesn't slip. So now let's see what he did. Oh wow, okay. You've got master braid 100-pound test right there. And it's in black. Kind of really got here. Oh wow, a raptor. Wow, I ain't seen a raptor skin in forever. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen one of those. That is awesome. Well, yeah, he was right. He said you're gonna like this reel. He's right on that. So, okay, so we got that. Right here. Now, as soon as I can get a clear path back up to my spooling station, I'll get that up there. Got this too here. Oh, okay. Yeah, buddy. So, a good buddy of ours is getting into like the facial cleanings, the bug repellents and stuff like that. So he sent us a bunch of gear so we can test out and see if it actually works. I said, because I've tried a lot bug offs and stuff like that, and I'm real particular because I don't like being all greasy, and I don't like off, you know, with the DEET on there. It burns your skin, but then also too, it traps so much heat. Like you just sit there and you just sweat profusely because of it. So he's got this one here, you know, citronella, lavender, lemon balm, spearmint, rosemary, essential oils for the base, cucumber milk, and then, yeah, we're definitely, it says it repels mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and others, so we're going to be having to try that out for sure. We've also got beard soap and stuff like that, face mask. See if my wife will try that. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Man, he got all kinds of goodies in here. Let's see, what's this? Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, charcoal and aloe vera, rose and green apple, Jericho.
I'm gonna have to test them out.
Those actually look really nice too.
Oh man, you ought to smell these guys. These
they
smell
smell great.
awesome.
Oh.
Yep. But I do know that they're setting up to do an international conference, basically like ICAST, where they all meet up, all the different soap and companies and stuff like that. So, yeah, buddy, that's one, two. I'm running out of space here, guys. Like literally, we've already been in talks now about pulling in another counter so that way we can do that. Ooh, okay. Lavender body. Yeah. Antifungal, antidepressant, antiseptic, antibacterial, antimicrobial. Excellent for acne and detoxifying. Okay.
Oh, it's not anti-itch.
Right. Use the fatty acids and vitamin A, rose hip oil, moisturizes the skin, promotes skin regeneration, flexibility, permeability, improving texture, and even reduce the appearance of acne scars and stretch marks. Wow. We got one more. That's all in here. And spearmint body oil. Wow, it's a lot of reading, but right now I'm trying to get through the deal here. But this is going to be, needless to say, I got a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to go through. I don't know. It's not labeled. We've also got some more small soaps in here. That is. Ooh, top-free baby powder, Saltwater powder, and camille essential oil. This is something we're definitely going to be interested in because
Interesting on the beach.
exactly, we're always using baby powder on the beach, so we're definitely going to be looking into that.
Compared to what we normally use, the monkey book.
Yeah. So let me see. Let me give you all a little close-up of everything that came in the box. Let me see. There's a lot of soaps in here. Got quite a bit of the oils. Let me see. There we go. Quite a bit of the oils there.
Oh, it smells great too.
Yep. So this is something that is going to start up for us. We are looking at possibly having this carry our name on it and stuff like that. So for us, it's going to be testing to make sure it's everything they say it is, because just like all the other fishing gear that we get in-house, we got to know that it's going to be able to do everything we're asking. So that's why, there's things that come in and we won't sell it, even though they're giving us samples, until we have tested it. If we ain't going to put forth the effort, then we ain't gonna sell it either. So we need to make sure it's good to go. Twang came through, hooked us up with some more coolers. So here's the thing, guys. Right now we're supposed to do 10 giveaways for the 10,000 subscriber mark. We're getting more subscriber or more gear from our sponsors. So here's the deal, guys. If we can hit 10,000 subs by let's do it this Friday. If we can hit 10,000 subs by this Friday, I'll throw in a couple of extra spots for winners to win. And again, you will be selected off of comments and referrals. So let's either or. Either a referral comes up with your name and you're voted in through that way. That's extra ways for you to win on our deal. We're getting to 10,000 subs. We're about 300 short. So it shouldn't be that hard for us to hit 300 subs from now till Friday. So extra places will be added in. Right now we're at 10 to win for the 10,000 subscriber mark. We're looking to probably push it to 2 more extra spots. So it'll be 12 winners we'll be able to win. And we will be throwing in goodies right here. We're gonna have different team members grab different gear and stuff like that and fill up each of the coolers, yes, with fishing tackle. So you never know what
Why don't you give them till Sunday night? Midnight.
Friday. Nope, Friday.
Yeah.
I want to start the weekend with a 10,000 subscriber mark, guys. So Friday, if we can hit 10,000 subs by Friday, I'll throw in 2 extra spots, like I said, for the winners of the 10K giveaway. Again, like I said, and now on those 2 extra spots, though, they will not be part. Well, actually, you know what? I'll let y'all judge on that. Because originally, I was doing 10 because of the 10,000 subscriber mark. But if we can hit 10,000 subs by this Friday, we'll throw in 2 extra spots. Now, y'all vote on it. Should they also be allowed into the 10K giveaway fishing trip? Or just win the prizes of the boxes? Or, the coolers and stuff like that. So, y'all got till Friday to vote on this. Whatever happens on however y'all vote, we'll go with that on Friday. Also, too, remember, we have drawing number 7 still going on. We have 21 tickets available. It's $50 a ticket for the T-Rex 130. And on that note, too, y'all saw the military rod that got built for the winner of drawing number 8. If I get it off. Okay. He actually wants the silver, or I gotta check my phone, but he already told me the color of the T-Rex 130 he wants, so I'll be spooling that up as well, and this will be shipping out. This was drawing number 8, guys, and it's the same thing for drawing number 5. He chose the wrapping of what he wanted on there, and we had it built that way. You'll be able to do the same with drawing number 7. And or if it's too big for what you want, you can use it as in-store credit to get smaller reels. So it's coming, guys. We got to get these tickets sold out so we can get it done. Let's hit 10,000 subs. Also, too, remember, that's one trip giveaway off of the comments. The other trip giveaway is off of referrals. If you get 5 people to refer your names and you got them to subscribe to the channel, your name will go into a pot for a tap out fishing trip with Team Real Locals and Team Hard Life. We haven't decided if it's going to be gar fishing or shark fishing, because right now, if you've seen the videos, we are catching monsters out there. Stay tuned, because a lot more information is coming about that tournament. I just had to break it up because it was just too much in a small little area. And I'm also going to be doing a behind the scenes talk about the tournament and the events during the tournament, because a lot of it I could not record because I forgot the little gimbal piece to attach to my tripod. And so to have somebody sit up there with the gimbal for over several hours while I was kayaking out baits and stuff like that, it was really unfeasible and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a breakthrough behind the scenes talk about the tournament, so stay tuned for that, guys. Remember, we need to hit 10,000 subs by Friday. Let's start the weekend off grand, guys. We need your help. And again, we could not be doing what we do without y'all. So we are very humbled by it, and we're that close, and it's all due to in part with y'all. and we are truly blessed. So thank you guys. Y'all have a good one. And like I said, 10,000 subs by Friday. And actually, real quick, I forgot, we got one more, and this is going in part with our shop. Like I said, we started getting into the position where we're trying to get a lot more organized here, just because we got so much gear coming in, going out, and stuff like that. You know, it's time to check ourselves and keep it organized and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. And with that note in mind, Twang actually stepped up and said, hey man, we got some gear that can help y'all out. So what they have done, get it open. They've gotten us a big old dry erase board, brand new in the box with markers and stuff like that. So that way we can actually start setting up our back shop with all our orders and everything that we need. And it's a lot. Sometimes we got 8, 9, 10 pending orders and so much gear going out that, you know, it really does help us to have a mental note of what's going out, what needs to be done. Normally I have all the paperwork posted up and stuff like that, but this is just something that's going to take us to the next level, along with everything else that's been going on. And I'm telling you, it's entirely because of the YouTube channel, how successful it's growing, and it's all in part because y'all are actually commenting, you're giving us a thumbs up, you're being proactive with the channel, guys, and that's what really helps us. I know a lot of times life does get in the way, and it does make it hard to get on there and comment and stuff like that. And I know, I understand, trust me, there's some times when I can't post up videos for a few days because I'm so busy, so swamped, or hadn't even been able to do anything that, you know, would be a good addition for the channel and stuff like that. But, you know, we're taking it day by day, just like y'all guys, you know, so thank you very much for those that, you know, when they get pulled away and they come back and they, you know, give us a heads up that they're back and stuff like that. That is really awesome, you know, and we really want to give y'all a shout out because, you know, y'all are making the effort to continue posting to the channel and communicating with us and being proactive. Being proactive with our channel is going to really keep our sponsors really coming through and really giving us a lot of gear. So stay tuned. We got so much going on. It's awesome. We got Avet Reel covers, the 3XL right there. We got 2XLs right there. The reel bags by Avet Reels. These are the small right here.
How big have it back?
Oh, what kind of you looking for? There we go. Yep. There's another reel cover and another great addition to the shop of carrying Avets and the covers and the bags. So, yep.